Hello everyone, and welcome back to another reading. Welcome back to another message from your soul. And we are going to ask your soul what you need to hear, right now. What is important for you, and what message do they have for you? Let's see. What message today? Okay, so they're immediately telling me that we need to connect with them, that we need to go deeper with them. At the moment, they're telling me there are some feelings that we once again are trying to ignore. There are some things happening and we're trying to just play them cool, play them over, and not giving any attention to specific things going on in our life. We're just trying to, basically to play them cool. But our souls, and that's why they're having difficulties coming through a little bit, because we are suppressing our feelings at the moment. We are not really trying to listen to ourselves. And that's often what they've told me, why we are being sad, why we do not feel good, why we feel drained, whatever. Quite often a reason for that is that we are suppressing feelings and trying to ignore something that certainly needs to be looked at. Let's see what comes out. Just a message up front, because they're really pushing through. So if any moment today or yesterday or something like that, you cried for no reason, or for no reason that is known to you, or for something that is so small and you still cried your eyes out and you didn't understand why, then that's definitely because you are suppressing something else. You're not looking at something that needs to be looked at. And I feel like they're going to tell us what that is. I knew. Okay, so it's definitely, he's suppressing something. What is it? Let's ask them, what exactly is it? Okay, so it seems that at the moment we really want to move forward. We want to do something. We want to get somewhere. We want things to move faster, and we want to go and do something and be in our strength and go forward and go all in and stuff. And somehow that's not possible at the moment. Somehow that is not possible, and it's not the energy that we are supposed to be in. We are not supposed to try and push through. We are not supposed to try and really get something or fight for something, or go into war or something. You know what I mean? We are not supposed to try and get something at the moment. We are more supposed to lay back and simply watch what is going to happen. Basically, let the universe work. Let the universe do its job. Let energies work. And if we stay in that energy, in that positive energy, where we ourselves feel good about ourselves, feel good about our life, and not devastated or depressed that things are not going the way we want them to, that we cannot control something that we would love to control. We need to stop. No, it's not like we need to stop that energy right now. That's not the energy. But we would have it a lot easier by stopping that energy. And that's what we are suppressing, that we are actually supposed to go into an energy of really sitting back and breathing out and letting everything go and letting everything happen, and actually be relaxed about a specific topic in your life. And instead you're trying to pull through and push through and fight for something. And ourselves are really telling us that that's not the energy, because that is what makes things hard, at the moment. We are more supposed to lay back and simply watch and bring beautiful energy into that topic. That's going to do us very well. Maybe you've had a stomach ache the past few days, or a headache, or you were just very tense all over your body, or your knees ached. I feel like for many it's going to be the stomach. And your soul is really telling you you need to relax a bit more about that specific topic. Yeah, we need to trust more, because things are just going to turn out exactly the way they're supposed to and exactly how they are supposed to. I once heard a little saying that is, it goes like, what was it like? Basically saying that we don't need to control anything, that we are supposed to trust, because at the end, we will come out right where we are supposed to be. You know, we will be right where we are supposed to be, that kind of energy. So we should trust the universe and our life, that everything is going to turn out like it is supposed to anyway. We cannot really do anything about it anyway. So not saying that we are not supposed to do anything, that we are just like, no, that's not what they want. They don't want to tell us to sit back and let everything, like, not putting any effort in. But the effort that we put in should be light and love and positive energy, high vibration, happiness, fun, excitement, but like beautiful energy, and not this fighting energy in a way. If you look at him, he is basically fighting against the wind. You see that? And it gets harder to go against the wind instead of going with it, right? So just letting things happen as they are supposed to, because they will anyway. And that's good for us. And it will always turn out the way it is supposed to. And we can only trust in that everything that happens to our highest good. So let's clarify this 7 of Wands. That's funny. It's literally the opposite, right? But not completely. But so to clarify the 7 of Wands, they're basically saying this energy is not us letting go, as it may look like. It is not us letting all the pressure go into something and like releasing pressure. That's not it. It is actually building pressure. Doing and doing and doing and doing. Even if you feel like it's wrong, but you're still doing it. It is actually releasing, it's actually building pressure in a specific topic. And they want us to, what did I want to say? I've lost the words. Exactly. We are basically holding back this energy here. We are pushing back the trust that we do feel. We feel like we should not do so much and simply let things flow. We feel like it's right to sit back and to trust in something. Let's say you're searching for an apartment and you know, energetically, you know that it is right to only write one apartment, let's just say. That's what you feel. But your mind is telling you to do more and more and more and more. And you're trying to suppress this trust because you're trying to think logically with your mind. And that's what you're holding back, this trust. And that's the energy that we should release. The trust in that everything is going to happen exactly the way it is supposed to. And if you feel like you need to do more or something else or whatever, that's the energy that you should do. It's always what we feel that is right. Not exactly sometimes what we think. In this reading specifically, like that's what the souls want to tell you, what your soul wants you to know right now, that it is what you feel is right choice in this situation, what you feel is the right way to go, and what you think makes it a little harder. You can still do that, but it makes it a little harder on yourself. You may still have stomach aches. Just remember, your body is trying to tell you something. Let's get one more card. Okay. Again. It's so funny because recently I watched a video of mine, and I switched these two cards. Like, I called this card the Five of Wands. So it's interesting that the Five of Wands is actually coming out. Basically, for me, they're very similar energies. The difference here is that he is fighting against something, and the energy I'm getting is fighting against something, within ourselves, and not specifically involving other people. And this energy really, to me, talks about is social situations. And in that case, it feels like maybe you are awaiting a social situation that you need to handle. And your soul is trying to tell you that as well you should handle with trust and not with logic. Just be yourself, be who you are, and don't try to fit or be anyone else. Just be who you are. And logic, like, you are a trusting person, but you are a person who's quite logic as well, like who thinks a lot and who tries to find logic in things. And that's fine. Every personality trait that does belong to you can be expressed in whatever social situation you are waiting. And if you're having like little arguments with people at the moment, if there's like not, you just feel that the energy between a few people around you is not very, well, there is not so much harmony, then know that you can dissolve that situation with lots of trust, love, especially love, a sense of loving yourself and accepting the other person as they are. Not trying to want to change anything, not stop being mad at them. That's really not a beautiful energy. It doesn't matter what they've done, what you've done. Being mad at someone really does not help anyone. Accepting them the way they are is really the only thing that you can do anyway. So if you're over being mad, I know sometimes that's not avoidable. It's not easy to avoid, but if you're over that, know that you can solve the situation with a friend or with a family member by loving yourself, loving them and accepting them as they are. So that's today's reading. I really hope that you could take something from it, that it will help you in the future. And thank you very much for listening and letting me talk to you. So, bye-bye.